All right, Monday night dinner dash. Let's see what I can do. Another upload from me. This is going to go out on Wednesday, most likely, because I've got some activity going down tomorrow with my Labor Day challenge. So you'll see that vid before this one drops, but I'm going to go to the main place and see what I can pull in. So Monday night dinner dash, September 11th, 2023. Here we go. Have fun. See you soon. Or I'll have fun. You can watch. I'm going to call myself Team Twilla from now on. Team Twilla is out. We are out and about on a Monday. What's going to happen? How much will I make? You never know. It's always a box of chocolates. Always. When you're doing delivery, you never know. All right. Sitting in the main zone. Gonna chill for a bit, and I'll be back with you once I get an order. All right, just accepted an order for $7.75, and it says $7.75 plus. Rejected a $9 order going 10 miles to the north. Yeah, so I knew I could do better. It's dinner hour. I should get a better order than that. So, all right, here I go get it. I will secure the bag, show you what they got. See you soon. Okay, secured the bag. I'm just gonna get that in my hot bag. We're on our way. So this one is $7.75. Here's the rest. This is a really nice place. They just started their own. It's the neighborhood wing company. Opened recently, so I'm gonna drop this in the hot bag real quick. I always like to do that. Make sure their food is good. Get my hand out of the way. So we're on our way to the drop. Shouldn't take long. It's about 2 miles away. Put the food in here. And yeah, we're on our way. We'll see you guys after the payout. See you shortly. Alright, so I got the sun right in my eyes, but that last one was a $9.50 payout. Pretty good. Hidden tip of about $2 extra on that. Total $6.50, $9.50 altogether. So I will take that to start my shift. I'm going to head up to the main part of my zone again and get the next order. Be back with you shortly. All right, second order of this night. We are here at the Pizza Hut picking up a $7 3-mile order, and this will put me at about $16.50 in about a half hour of work. And so that's not too shabby, right? All right, let me get this done. I will get on the road and then show you the payout. Look at that sun behind me. I'm gonna step in front of it. There you go. Now you can see me, kinda. All right, see you guys soon. Okay, second time tonight where the customer came outside and got their food. So I'm gonna go to the main zone, or main part of the zone. Head back over there and see what else I can get for this shift. I am sitting at $16.50 for this Monday night, September 11th. Back with you soon. Let's check this out. Okay, so here's what happened. I got an order going up north. It's about $12, and then I got a pay by time order. Just came in from Denny's, so I'm gonna do both of these. And we'll see where I wind up with pay. The Uber Eats order, again, is $11.79. And the other one, we'll know once I drop it off. This one's pay by time. So again, a couple things. You're doing pay by time. Just as a reminder, in my area, it is $15 an hour. So I turn on the pay by time every now and then when things get slow as part of my strategy. For a while there, orders weren't coming in nearly as quickly. It is a Monday, so Monday's a little bit of a weird night. Never really know what's going to come in on a Monday, so you have to maximize your earnings the best way you can. So not everybody's going to agree with this strategy, but when it's $15 in your area, plus whatever tips, that could be a pretty good order. So you just got to kind of think out of the box sometimes. It's just that's just the way to play the game. So this order going up north is about 8 miles. and then it'll be another 6 or 7 miles to the other city. We're in a big triangular zone, so if you look at our map, it's kind of an interesting place. Tooele is the big city. It's all the way down south. You've got up to the north Stansbury Park, and then on the western side is Grantsville. So all of these areas, you look at it, it looks kind of like a triangle, the way it's kind of set up. And the zone is kind of like a weird note shaped. Like if you ever see a musical note, it kind of looks like a musical note. Anyways, we'll see what happens. So I'm going to go do these, and knowing this zone as I do, anything can happen. There's always an interesting surprise waiting for us around the corner. So I'm going to play the game the way I usually do and bring in the money the way I usually do. So I'll be back with you once I do these, and once I'm not going to film the drives to these two places. I'll film the drop off for the Uber Eats, and then once I do that and get that one, I'll film I'll film the two pickups for sure, and then I'll film the drop offs as I get them. If people don't come out and grab their orders like they've been doing tonight, which is always makes food delivery fun because you never know when the customer's going to come out. They're hungry and they want their food. So that's what's happened the last two times. I made $16.50 so far in about an hour. Not too shabby. I'll take that any day. Now I'm going to try to maximize this hour or so and do this really as quickly as possible. So we'll get these two done, and then I'll be back with you with the payouts as much as I can, and the drop-offs and the pickups. See you soon. Okay, secured the Denny's bag. These guys know me really well at this Denny's. So it's going up. We're on our way. I'm going to head this one over to, and I'm going to go pick up the Uber Eats order, which is on the way to the other drop. So, see you soon, and we'll get this going. On the way to the next one. This next one is a pizza order, so I'm going to go grab it before Uber thinks that I've decided not to go there. This new feature on Uber, which is kind of annoying. Sometimes, I don't know if you've heard this, but Uber recently decided to... Holy cow, the seatbelt did not want to go in. Uber recently decided that if you don't head over to the pickup, they used to be, if you were on your way to the pickup in the general vicinity, they would kind of, let you get to the pickup and then worry about, the drop-off, So they recently started canceling orders if you don't get there in a certain period of time. So it's kind of irritating. So, yep, one fun thing to deal with. So I am on the way to pick up the Uber order. I'll be back with you shortly. I've got a nice little halo here because of the sun on the right-hand side. So I'm going to turn that off so it doesn't get in this clip as much as possible. So turn that off. I'll be back with you shortly. See you soon. Okay, so I just did those pickups. That Marco's Pizza order took a little while. But they were both in the same general vicinity, so that was good. So I am doing the Marco's Pizza order first. I contacted the second customer that was in the other area of my zone, and they are totally fine. So just had a little bit of a dialogue with them. They said I was totally fine. So the drop-off time is approximately 30 minutes from now. So when there's a little bit of a, maybe an 8-mile or more range, it's about 8 miles to get to the other place after I do this other pickup, or drop-off, I should say. So with both of these, I'll get these done, and it's it's all highway miles, so it's going to go fairly quickly. So these customers are both understanding. Did a quick conversation for them, and yeah, that's that. So take a look at my mountain. I love that. I'm going to sign off for now, concentrate on driving. I'll be back with you when I do both drop-offs. And it's about, still about an hour, 20 minutes into the shift. So I still have another, I'm going to go probably till midnight tonight. And we'll have a little bit of fun doing this. I'm enjoying doing content creation for delivery. It's actually kind of fun. Talk to you soon. All right, I couldn't film the Marco's Pizza drop-off because the customer came out. It was really nice and helped me. So that has the $11 payout shown on acceptance. So I'm headed to this other one. Sorry, I'm sloshing all over the place. I couldn't get dizzy with this video. So next drop-off is about 6 miles, which is okay. Again, all this is freeway miles, and I accepted these because I knew I had the pay by time. And the pay by time, again, is a little bit of an advantage. And the other customer was totally fine with the timing. So it should take me about 15 minutes to do, and then we'll see where we're at earnings-wise, and I can update you. As I earned $16.50 on the other 2 deliveries, and now I'm gonna go do these, and we'll be on our way. So I'll be back with you when I do the other drop-off. Depending on if I can film it. I don't know if this is a hand-me order, so I'm just gonna go get this guy done, and then head back to the main zone, and we'll see where we're at that point. So about an hour and a half in. I started around 6, so it's not too bad. So doing pretty good. I'm about $27 for an hour and a half, and then this order will be whatever it comes out to be with pay by time. So we'll update you on the numbers shortly. As I said before, in my area, using pay by time is usually an advantage. So because the other customers usually will give you a pretty good payout. So this person decided they weren't going to stop when they came up to the stop sign, so I just waved them on. So they're being a little bit silly. Decided they're just going to do a California rolling stop. Isn't that great? All right, you guys, I'll talk to you soon. Let me get this thing delivered, and I'll let you know what my payouts are for this wonderful Monday night. We're on our way. Take care. Talk soon. Okay, all done. So that got delivered. It did take a little while to get that delivery done because there was a couple things I had. First of all, I had to wait at the other location. So you'll notice that it said an hour on it because sometimes you have to wait for the order. And then I did the other pickup. And from there, that's how everything kind of came out. So it was about an hour to get that whole delivery done. Total payout on it was $20. So the tip was like $2.50, pretty bad tip, but again, that's where the pay by time comes in handy. And I did notice it was a little bit more than I was anticipating, so not sure why. It's usually $15. I'm wondering if there's peak pay right now or something. Anyway, I'm headed back to the main zone. I did the Uber Eats delivery on the way to the other drop, so made about $12 on that one. So that was a $32 hour pretty much. And then the Uber Eats could be more than I anticipated. So, hey, it's not bad. Being in a rural area is a very interesting thing because a lot of you Dashers that are out there, if you're on my channel, you'll notice that when you do driving, it really depends on your zone. I had a really interesting one that I'll share the other night. So I had 2 pickups, one at Roxbury and another restaurant called Hug Hess. And by the time I did both orders, all the pickups and everything, when it was all finished, it was a catering order on top of that. And the total payout was like $60 for 1 hour of work. Pretty amazing. So when you looked at all the tips and everything that came in, that came in real clutch. So sometimes pay by time can be a really dang good thing, especially if you're kind of concerned about your earnings and whatnot. So anyway, I'm going to stop blabbing and try to keep this video fairly interesting. I'm going to head back to the main zone and go at it for another 4 hours. It's about 8 o'clock. So total earnings, it's about $32 on the one. I started about 2 hours ago. So I'm sitting at $32 on the one so far, and then 16. So 32 plus 16 is 48. It's about $24 an hour in 2 hours. That's not too terrible, right? So yeah, so 48 in the dinner rush. Again, plant started closer to 6, so not too terrible. Yeah, once I get back to the main zone, about 10 minutes, I'll turn things back on and we'll see what else comes in. Talk to you soon. All right, you guys, I just accepted a KFC order with 9 items. So, knowing that this is probably going to be an interesting order with a possible large order program situation. There's a pretty good chance of that. So anytime I see 9 items, but you never know, it could be packets, right? We'll see. But being a member of the large order program, I just never really know what I'm going to get. So let's go see what this is. And my new motto is, Dashing is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. It's very true. All right, see you guys soon. I'm going to go to the pickup. I'll be back with you soon on this September 11th, Monday night, Dashing. Interesting evening. So far, so good. See you soon. All right, you guys, so it is 8 o'clock. I'm 2 hours in, and I just got this order program order. It's going 11 miles. Should have a pretty good payout on it, which is nice. And had a little bit of a wait, which again benefits you if you're doing a large order program. So a large order program with pay by time is a very interesting situation, and it comes up quite a bit. And when I get orders like these, I've actually had a lot of success with these out here in Tooele. So pretty good evening. Man, those workers are funny in there at the KFC. Our local KFC, these guys are awesome. And the one kid who I thought was just a regular worker is actually a manager. And so I was teasing him. I'm like, hey, so is it fun working here? And he goes, yeah, I'm a manager. I get to boss these guys around. And I just made a good laugh. It was awesome. So just remember, as you guys are out working with your restaurants, you start to get to know them a little bit. My advice to you would be, make sure you take good care of your your restaurant workers as you're out working with them. One thing I will say is, if you get to be good friends with the workers, they start to see you, and then they become an extension of your community. So one thing I love about Dashing is there's actually some pretty dang good workers in my area, and they're all really nice. So I just have to give a shout out to my restaurant workers out here in my area. Gonna check this order from Uber. I could probably reject it because I have to go down to the other part of my zone. So let's see what it's paying, and I'll be back with you. That was an awful order. It's $4 for like 6 miles. I'm like, nope. So let me go do this. We'll see what the payout is. I'll get back with the payment with you and keep going. See you soon on the other side of the drop. Wow, that was fun. Oh my gosh. You never know what you're going to get in delivery. I really tell you that. I know I've said that. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. So tonight I got a construction crew. Man. So I came out to Stockton. And I knew this was going to be a great order. The whole payment for that was $36. So awesome. And then I got the Uber Eats delivery, which just barely came in. That was for the pizza that I did earlier. And so I'm sitting at $56 on Doordash, and let's see, probably about $13 on Uber Eats. So that's $69 on a Monday night in about 3 hours of work. Not too shabby, right? So that large order program came in clutch. But here's the fun part. This is what's fun about delivering this way. I love doing this vlog stuff because I never know what I'm going to run into. So if you're on the shift and you're kind of watching this video, one thing that's really cool, that was a construction crew, and the guy comes down in this big old machine, and it's not big. It's just, it looks like one of those walker things that you saw in Star Wars. Anyway, and just imagine that being lower with, like the tank wheels, that they have on a yellow iron vehicle. So pretty cool, man. And he comes out and the door opens and he goes, I'm here to get the food. This is so funny. Oh, it was so awesome. I couldn't film that, but it would have been the coolest thing ever. Anyway, I love delivery for this reason. So that KFC is delivered. I'm heading back to the main zone. Be back with you when I get another order. We're going to keep going. This has been a fun night so far. And I am only in about 3 hours. A little less than 3 hours. And I'm sitting at like, you know, $59 plus 3. So about $70. That's really not that bad. Really good. So yeah, I think, well, 56 maybe. I think I need to look at it better. But anyway, yeah, 56 plus the other one. So it's probably about $69. Anyway, back at it. I'm going to go get this next, go head back to the main zone. That was totally worth it for that 10 miles. Wow, freaking good order. So you guys, take a look at the large order program combined with Earn by Time. I'm telling you, it's a dang good deal. And some of you may be skeptical of Earn by Time, but give it a shot. In your area, if it's $15, if it's at least $15, take advantage of it. I see some good things from that program. So, good night. Well, not good night yet, but let me get concentrating on driving on the way back, and I'll be back with you soon. All right, so update to my numbers. I actually miscalculated. I had $16 from earlier in the shift. Again, I started around 6. So I'm sitting at approximately in 3 hours, yeah, about 3 hours, little over 3 hours, $84 or $83, something like that. I'd have to do the count. So the customer from Uber tipped a little bit more. I had made $16.50 earlier, and then I did these other deliveries as well, and basically earned altogether, when you look at all these numbers, so with pay by time, approximately $84. So in 3 hours, I'm really not sure what the count of that is, but it's a really good deal. I think it's probably over 24 an hour, 25 an hour. Maybe 26, 27. It's not too bad, right? It's a pretty good evening. Yeah, there's the update to the numbers, so wanted to make sure I captured that for you guys. You should see the screenshots that I had captured there for you. I'm going to jump off this. There are people that it's night driving, so I just turn on the light briefly to just talk to you, but then I'll turn it off and let me get to the next place, and I will update you when I get another order in, which could happen anytime. So we're at 9 o'clock, and this is the snack time hour, as I call it, and people just keep going. So it could be one of those nights where we keep getting orders in. But it's been a great evening. I'm very pleased with where I'm at for this shift on September 11th. Talk to you soon. All right, I just grabbed a 7-Eleven order. Without fail, 7-Eleven has been my nighttime go-to. Why? Because people love to order from there. And when you've got all the people that come over from the western side of Salt Lake into our zone and take all the McDonald's orders, you got to do something to keep your train rolling. So I took a $5 order that's going 2 miles. I'm also going to pop on Roadie and see if I get an airport delivery. Yes, that's a thing. You can go pick up luggage at the airport and deliver it to a certain place. Could be interesting. I'm going to see if I can bid on one of those, if they come in. And if they do, that'll make for a very interesting end to the video. We'll see. Anyway, I'll keep going. Let me go get this, and we'll go get this thing delivered and turn back on Doordash and see if anything else comes in. See ya soon. Let's get it. All right, this is what we're delivering. 3 items, and it's going 2 miles. I'll go drop it off, see if I can get the filming this time. So every single delivery tonight has been one of those where I just hand it off. I know it's exciting when you get to take a picture of it and have it in the vid, but at least I'm showing you what I'm getting paid. See you guys soon. Okay, so just did a pickup at, I don't know if you can see that, that's Panda over there. Take this jaunt up north This is a 5-mile delivery. Then what I'll do is when I get up to that part of the zone, there's two things that could happen. I could get a late night delivery from one of the northern restaurants that's up that way, A&W, McDonald's, or the other one is Arby's. So any one of those could have an order. Oh, and Del Taco are up there too. So I could get one up there as I'm on my way up there, or I could find myself with a roadie order. We will see what happens. So we'll see where this takes me. It's about 9:30, so I am about 3.5 hours in. Not too bad of a shift. We've had a pretty good night so far. We'll just keep going and see where this takes us. And that is that. All right. We will talk to you soon when we're on the other side of this delivery, and I can show you what the payout is. Talk soon. All right, did that delivery. Made about $12 off of it, coming up 5 miles. They're 5 or 6 miles, something like that. Still a $2 per mile, not too shabby. I did bid on a roadie order, so that we'll see if I get it. I'm gonna sit here and wait and see if that comes through. It's about $15. But I wanted to do that one just because there's a reason for it. It's a little lower than what I would normally accept. However, the reason I did it is for the content. So I want to show you what a roadie order looks like. You know, a little bit of the fun of it. This one's an airport delivery. So basically you're gonna go pick up some luggage. Sometimes these are actually really, really good. This one's $15. It's okay. It's nothing to sneeze at. But I'm doing it because I want to show you kind of the process of how it works and what it looks like. How this could be. This would be my one of my first airport deliveries I've ever done. I've seen a lot of these. One I saw for $100 at one point. So I'm gonna kind of stick around, check this out. On the day, I've made $69 on Doordash during the last few hours, and then I had $16 earlier. So 69 plus 16 is, let's see, that's about 85, and then I made another probably 15, 17 on Uber. So if I do the math again, let me just do this quick math in my head. If I did this $15 order, that would be the roadie delivery. Then I would have the $70 that I made in the last couple hours before I turned off, when I switched off pay by order. So 69 plus 16, that's 85. So 85 plus the, so about 102 is probably what I made. And that's in about 4 hours, just a little over 4 hours. And so if I decide to if I get accepted into this roadie one, that would probably put me at about 115 on the night. But I want to show you what a roadie order looks like, because I think it'd be kind of fun. I will have another roadie just a little bit about a roadie order during my John Billings content that's due on tomorrow. So I'm gonna actually have some of that before this comes out, before you guys see this whole vid. So I hope it's valuable. I hope it helps you. Hope it gives you another idea of something you may not have thought of. I also want to give you a couple of quick thoughts on 9/11. About 22 years ago, I was sitting, woke up. I used to have the radio on when I was going to the junior college down in the Bay Area where I used to live, in West Valley College. And that's when I heard about the plane flying into the Twin Towers that day. I thought I was dreaming at first. Woke up. My parents were in the other room. I walked in. It wasn't a dream. It was a bad nightmare. And came to find out later that Nicole Miller, who was one of my classmates at West Valley College, was killed on Flight 93. She was part of the group that stormed the cockpit and probably saved one of our national landmarks. So I do want you to know how much, that means to me. This day is very important. I am working on 9/11, but I want to, really just say thanks to the ones who passed away. A couple of years ago, I took my family to see the 9/11 memorial, and I had been at the 9/11 memorial in 2015 or 2014. I can't remember exactly which one. I remember the reverence. If you ever get a chance, go to the 9/11 memorial. Look up to the building that's above it, and you will get a sense of the new Freedom Tower just how amazing and, you know, how tall those buildings truly were, and the amount of junk, the amount of building parts that were all in that vicinity, millions and millions of tons of debris. And it's just an amazing thing to think about. So today on 9/11, as part of my channel, I will mention this, and I hope you guys, when you see this, it will be on Wednesday, but I do want you to know the world changed that day, and our country came together that day, and I think it can again. So if you see this, you know, be thankful for our freedom. Be thankful for our country, wherever you are. Yeah, if you're in the United States, just be grateful. That's all I have to say. So let's see if I get this roadie order. We'll make that the final delivery of the night if it comes through. If not, I will maybe wind up doing a couple more food delivery. We'll see. But you guys we'll see in a few minutes. Just want to share some of those thoughts. All right, you guys, we're pulling into the Arby's here. Do this pickup, and it's pretty late. So now it's about 10:20. So we'll see. This might be the last delivery tonight. We'll see if I get another one when I come back in the zone. If I do, then I'll do another delivery. So sometimes it can be pop, pop, pop. Other nights it's, you know, orders just come in randomly. It just depends. So let's see where this one takes me. So I'm going to go ahead and do this guy. And we'll see. Maybe I'll call it a night after this. I'm having fun, so I'm enjoying this. I like doing late night delivery, so sometimes I'll stay out for as long as I can and see how much I make. And if it kind of slows down, then we'll just go from there. I was hoping to get that airport delivery because I was thinking that'd be kind of fun content, but that's all right. Maybe another night on another shift, I'll get one of those when I'm out and about. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the pickup now. There's someone in front of me, so let me just get this, and I'll go deliver this and show you what the payout is. I bid on another roadie order. It's another one of these. This one's a shorter one, so we'll see if I get it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this food delivery, and I'll be way down south. It may be based on who's closest to it, so I might have to drive in and do a Salt Lake City Doordash content one of these days, and then see if I can get an airport one, because I really, really, really want to film that. It's quite the experience to go to the airport. Salt Lake Airport's huge, and so that'd be a fun little delivery jaunt for you guys to see. And then the parking and how to get there and all the fun things that go with it. So anyway, it'll be interesting. So let's see how this plays out. I bid on it. Maybe I'll get it. I don't know. If I do, be fun. I'll go do it. Just for the fun of it, just for the content. So we'll see. While I'm doing this delivery, I'm gonna go get this one done. I'll be way down south and then drive all the way to Salt Lake Airport. I just want to do it for fun. So, man, it's for the content, right? I got to do it. So let's see where this goes. Shout out to these Arby's workers. They just gave me a free drink. Sweet, nice peeps. Thank you to all the Arby's. We love you. I'll be back with you guys after the drop off. I'll let you know how much this pays out. See you soon. All right, that $4 tip on it was $11, about $11. So $11 for 9 miles, not terrible, but yeah, it's $1 per mile. This time of night, you just take what you get. So sometimes that's what you gotta do. I was hoping it'll be a little more on the tip, but hey, I'll take it. So heading back to the main zone. Again, keep in mind this is also by my house. That's why I took this. It's a few miles from my house, probably about 4 or 5. So it's not too bad from that perspective. All right, you guys, I will head back to the main zone. If I get another offer, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I'll give you closure if I decide to call it a night for the shift. Still waiting on that roadie order. They haven't given me the green light on it yet. So just a couple things about roadie. I'm going to have, as part of my challenge with John Billings, I'm going to have some extra footage tomorrow. I'll show you a little bit about what that means. You guys won't hear this until, you know, so it's kind of funny. Anyway, you'll see some extra, you'll see, reference the video about roadie that'll have just a separate, you know, few minutes extra footage from roadie itself, and that's why I'm going to put that as separate footage, because I think it's it's educational for you guys to kind of see what roadie looks like, the interface a little bit, stuff like that. So I'll have a whole video dedicated to that a little bit, just some screenshots that you guys can reference, and I think you'll enjoy that. So that'll come tomorrow. You'll hear me say tomorrow, which means it's funny because it's in the future. So Wednesday, this video is going live, and then the content. So this is from September 11th, but what's funny is I have my challenge going live first. That's from September 4th. So it's kind of a little bit out of context here, so I'm just kind of laughing. The whole thing's kind of funny. Anyway, we'll see you soon when I'm in the main zone. All right, you guys, that roadie order did not go through. I was hoping that it would, because it would have been kind of fun to end the night with an airport delivery. So I'm gonna head towards my house. If I happen to get an order when coming back into the main zone, great. I might do another delivery. It is 10:50 at night, so we'll see where I'm at. I may call it a night when I get close to home if I don't get any other orders. I did see the main zone has slowed down, and it says previously busy hotspot, which usually means that all the deliveries for the night, or it's kind of dried up. That means that the busyness and the snack hours, all the people have probably gone to bed, which means that customers won't be ordering as much. So with that said, I will probably head in for the night, but I may get another order on my way back, so we'll see where this takes me. All right, guys, see you soon. If I get another order, great. We'll see once I get back to the main zone. Okay, had a great evening. I made $114 in 5 hours. Let's see, probably about, let's do the math here. So if I did that, it's 114 divided by 5. So a little over $22 per hour. Maybe 23. So it's not too bad. I'll take that any night. So that's good for Monday. Good start. So yeah, I had a great day. Yeah, you can see all my mileage breakdowns and everything. I included that before my summary here. So I drove about 46 miles. So that's a little over $2 per mile. So not too shabby. I'm pretty happy with that for a Monday evening. So yeah, did the day job and went out dashing. There you go, right? So went out, popped out about 5:45, started my night, and had a really great evening. Got rejected 3 times by Delta on roadie. So anyway, that's okay. I will get that. I'm gonna get one of these airport ones, drops and deliveries. I'll show you what it is when I get it. It's going to be a fun GigTube content. I can't wait to show you. Guys, you have a great night. I'm going to bed. I am tired. But hey, I had a great evening. So, hey, anytime you can go out for 5 hours and make $100, that's not too shabby. I'll take it any day of the week. So, until next time on Where's Your Next, we'll see ya. Keep going. Keep going to Where's Your Next. Keep bringing it home, whatever you may be doing. Good night.